I motion that we ask Miss Bulma to cook something for us.
I'll show you, just wait.
Are there repairs to the peak?
Let's see.
Yo! Goku, let's be off. It's good to see you, Dad.
Who's gonna be my next
I mean,
opponent?
realistically, I think instead of training so hard like I'm doing in the gym until like muscle failure, I think what's gonna really help is if I track my calories. Or start tracking my calories right away. Like, see what I eat. See how much input I can have and how much output is necessary to work out the input. You know, I think of something I think about, you know, super. This will also be practiced too. Change the outfit. Definitely want that. Yeah.
I'm ready.
But think of it like with training, like the Buddhist monks. They don't train the martial arts to use brutality and force to win against their opponents. In fact, it's more of what you call something to give function. It's more about being functional. Where's the boy? I'm playing Swordsman. I need all Swordsmen.
It seems it's my turn.
The boy does count as a Swordsman. We can do the Trunks. The same character. Okay.
I will change the future.
Same character technically, but I need some proficiency with him. But it's about physical application. Yeah, I need the smaller Geneva. There it is. It's about practicality rather than brute force.
Whatever you do, you'd better not bore me. Understood?
And it's like that with real life, too. The practical thing to do is track my calories and then also portion control my macros to get the body I really want. And to make it so not only I look good, but it would be practical if I ever got into a real fight or even a boxing match. So maybe just tracking my tracking my calories, watching my macros, and controlling that stuff. I think maybe that the practicality of tracking my calories is just like how with Buddhists doing the meditation and then the stretch exercises they do. It's not about being the strongest. It's about being able to use what you have.
I wonder how this will
Try and just, aggressively throw stuff. I haven't played it, yeah. Clearly I haven't played DPC in a while. And I'm playing the Sword Trunks and I'm playing the Fighter Trunks, so that's probably why that's the case. Yeah. But it's really, that's what I'm saying. Is have portion self-control when it comes to macros, but also tracking my calories so I can see how much of my output I need to do when I work out would help. Not only for looks purposes, but also for practical stuff. And just if I just say if I ever got to have my dream of being a stunt, actor, or stunt actor, I need more practicality rather than just physical strength. Physical strength, is good, but what good is it if it's not practical? You know what I'm saying? If it's not practical. Okay, I might have to cut down the level a little bit. Just because I've been playing a little bit. Let's try to take that. Okay, I feel better. This one. Yeah, as long as I keep the two there.
Nice one!
Yeah, the more does count as a swordsman. Because he uses it, even in part of his moveset. Even in this game, he uses part of his moveset. I just forgot what button it is with the sword.
Nice one!
Okay.
You want to see my bad side?
Destroy everyone and everything!
But I know you could just pull up a sword that uses special. I'm positive. I've used the boar before. But what I'm saying is, like, that's my goal. Is to either track my calories, watch my self-control when it comes to macros, and see there's that sword right there.
You want to see my bad side?
That's it!
Your death is going to be swift.
So that's my goal.
I am the king of the demon.
Shit. Got his off before I could. Yeah, maybe we need to cut back down the level.
You want to see my bad side?
Yeah, that just made me right to it.
Come on!
I think I got a few more guys anyways, but if I didn't, that was still a bad move. But the good news, I'll be able to get more proficiency on this, on Dragon Ball Super Trunks. Then I'll have proficiency on every single Trunks. Oh my god, Vegeta's a monster.
I'm filled with determination. I'm on it. This is it. Oh no! Everyone's counting on me. Everyone, lend me your power.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to train my macros. Train my push control macros, but also track my calories. Because it's about being practical. Training for brute strength is a different beast altogether. And that's not going to work. And that's not going to work the way I originally intended. Yeah, UFC trains brutally. Like, they probably fracture their entire bones to, and go through muscle failure 4 or 5 times in their workouts to get to where they are. But I'm thinking maybe that's the wrong approach. At least for practical reasons. Yeah, for sure you'll get looks. You'll start seeing results during a month, look-wise. That work, let's just say I could do stunts for a movie. Let's just say I could. Or enter a boxing match, or if I had gotten to a real street fight, would it be practical just to be trained, to near muscle failure? It would just make no sense. Yeah, I'm making Wednesdays my Dragon Ball Sparking Zero streams. It's practice or Dragon Ball anything. Since I go to my Dragon Ball tournaments Wednesday for my card tournaments. Why not make it be Dragon Ball Wednesday every time? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut down the level. Well, these are characters I never really used, and I only use the Fire Trunks most likely. So, man, we'll just go back down and, cut it down a little bit.
Calling all challengers! Any fighters out there who think they've...
Is everyone ready? Then without further ado, we shall begin the Tournament of Power.
Yeah, we'll go with strong. But yes, pretty much I figured out my approach is wrong. Physically, I look great. And
The
look
first
like
match
shit.
is about to begin. I hope you've completed all of your preparation.
Besides the small amount of water retention I have in the belly. But for practicality reasons, I really should start learning how to track my calories. And download an app that track it for me. Scan anything I'm eating or cooking.
Let's see how you fare against me while I'm a
And then
Super
control
Saiyan.
my cravings for any macros.
Everybody's ready for you! Has the tournament of power
This is it!
now!
Watch out!
Wow! This looks awfully one-sided!
Let's settle this.
Wow.
I can't look away from the action!
How about this?
It's refreshing to see warriors go all out.
Gohan don't count as... even though he did use his Z-Sword for a little bit, it was only in training, so no, Gohan does not count as a swordsman. And even if he went by the whole future Gohan gave Trunks this sword, and specific, you never actually see Gohan actually use the sword at all. He did use the sword as a kid, but again, it was a training exercise thing only. It wasn't actually a real battle. When I picked swordsmen, I based it off of how much of a use of a sword they had. I mean, the only reason why you can pick two different future Trunks is because the sword one is the very first Android Saga, Trunks Saga, Trunks that uses the sword. As with the fighter one, it's a Cell Saga. So you get more of a moveset for Fighter Trunks than you do Swordsman Trunks, because Swordsman Trunks is the beginning of the Sword Saga. And then you're back in the arena.
You're done. I can still fight.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any apps to track my calories, because I think if I know how much input I'm putting in my body, then I'll exactly know how much output I need to work out as to see favorable results. Instead of just go at this raw and brutalize my body and not get somewhere. Shouldn't have had you guys to push it away. That was close. He ain't gonna go down like that. So I have to just even until every life ball goes out. Shit. One strike, there we go.
Now you realize the power of the King of Darkness?
But yeah, I think I'll probably download some app to help do that. I was just scanning anything I'm making. That way I'll know. Because if I could put more output and inputs, that'd be a practical fit body.
This time I'm going to win.
I'll give it everything I've got.
Okay.
Everybody's ready.
Shit! I started with no health at all. None.
Wow, this looks awfully one-sided.
Yeah, I had dueling out. I know it's cheap, but look at my health bar.
Wow,
I'm not. I can just swear turn Super Saiyan to look cool, but that's it. Yep. Oh, even tape. No kidding.
So cool. I can't look away from the action.
He's just a worse version of a murderer. They even do the evil breath. This is stunning. Try to make evil breath stunning, and that ain't working.
It's refreshing to see warriors go all out.
Try to keep up.
Time is slipping away. Better hurry.
So, you will know true pain.
He didn't catch it.
Too slow.
Yeah. That was my only hope. This is stunning.
Come on! Watch out! I'm filled with determination. May my strength be a shield for all of us mortals. May my strength be a
I didn't
shield
want to do that.
for all of us mortals.
I did not want to do that. Now, the video I did about, so I'm just trying to keep doing something so that you know what I'm talking about. No, I meant it. I've said it before. I will always say it. Most of these big-time streamers are just narcissistic people that will do whatever they want for porn. They do whatever they can for views and porn. It's not even really about the politics of it. It's really just the fact that that's what it is. It's anything for money. You can sell your soul for money. You know, it makes sense. It's just like the music industry. You know, here's the thing. For anyone that is a huge rap fan, why is it like, street rappers that are, gangster rappers that are huge in the business have to go commit some crime, get put in prison, and then come out and make a record? Think about that stuff. Why do you think that, in order for real metal bands, and I'm talking about be considered real metal, if the whole gimmick is they worship Satan and that they're very edgy and have edgy like things going for them, they're popular based off of them. The sensationalism, that's why. If we could create headlines, we could create money. We'll get people to pay attention, and bad news is faster than good news. You become the boogeyman, but you also will get paid a whole lot of money. I didn't even bring up Epstein. You know who I'm talking about, not that guy. You know who, the other political commentator guy, the other one that got caught with acting like a Roblox moderator, which makes sense because he's in like an open relationship, and there's like a huge correlation with open relationships and weirdo behavior like that. But like I said before, just like dog collar guy. You know, create views out of anything, no matter what it takes. Doing the right thing's not going to create a buzz. If we can make negative news, if we can put out something that people read, because bad news travels faster than good news, because sensationalism and sensationalism culture, why be a good person? Why donate to charity? Why be a decent human being? You can rage bait, piss people off, say the wrong things, have the wrong opinions,
Who's gonna win?
create more money from more hate than love. I mean, it's you say what you want, but this is what's crazy about it. I see a lot more people that want to become a local that have an invested interest of becoming a local. Yeah, I'm listening. Have an invested to be a local. Like that's what the goal is. Why? Because the rage from the internet and people that fall for any clickbaity articles and rage baiting articles, it would be an easy way to get the views rather than work hard on the skill and the time. And all of that, but it's like now everyone's trying to become a locale because there's a new locale every new day, every new weekend now. There's somebody new. Because they knew the sensationalism that Chris Chan was getting. You know. Now there are people that legitimately didn't want to become ones, but they're, unintended consequences. Such as like Chibi Necodemics' case where there's just unintended consequences of, poor socialized behavior that got him to that. And stupid decisions. What I'm saying is that it's sensationalism. That's all there is to it. It's sensationalism. That's why. It doesn't matter what someone believes in or whatever. Part of it is that. But other part is, to create general buzz out of just pissing people off. It's trolling to get yourself some money. It's not hard to do that. Especially how easy it is to piss people off and offend people these days over anything. It's not hard to do that. In fact, that's the easiest content ever, to be honest.
Keep on trying.
Because people are just dumb. I'm telling you right now, they'll fall for anything they hear. They'll never actually try to look into something and do research. So, okay, we'll go back down to normal. And we're not doing TP. We're not doing TOP.
We're currently accepting new entries, so...
All right, who's up first? Put on a poor showing and I'll destroy you.
I mean, that's actually the reason why I started streaming to talk more about it, to elaborate. But this is also rain or do anything with Dragon Ball content during Wednesday since it's after my car tournament.
Okay, give it everything you've got from the start.
Yeah, it's just easy to generate buzz by doing crazy stuff. The crazier you are, the more of a nutcase you are, the more eyes will be on you.
It's nice to train with a friend like this once in a while.
What? Is a Super Saiyan too much for you to handle?
If you're all ready, then we'll get started. Come now, don't dawdle.
Oh, good. No ring out, so that's good. Yeah. I don't really like the tournament power one.
They can't even touch you.
But like I said, just if you don't believe me, if anyone comes to my chat and don't believe me, that's fine, but you should go look it up. There's always a new locale every week at this point. Because now people are actively trying to replicate, what makes them that way. Even though when you purposely do something that people can see through that shit, it's not going to work the way you think it is. That dog collar guy, instead of being what he is and promote his political ideology, now he's turning into someone who's purposely trying to cause a stir. But it's not to say he doesn't believe the stuff that he says. It's call to action. I do believe it's a real thing. I do believe he really legitimately believes in this call to action. That's what I'm gonna call it. I can't say the T word on any part of social media. You can't say the CP. You can't say, you can't say the P word or the T word now.
Now I'm worried.
That's why, let's be honest, toxic people and celebrities, they'll never tell the truth. They'll never truly tell the truth. They'll say it's talent. They'll say it's that. You'll get the most juiced up dude at the gym who, let's be honest, looks more like a Dragon Ball Z character more than a Dragon Ball Z character. Tell you that they drink a lot of water and they have a good sleep schedule. But we all know that they use some supplements, but they're not as all-night as they claim to be. Well, it's the same thing with celebrities, high-profile celebrities and Twitch streamers. They never tell the truth.
That's the way. Don't hold anything back. Keep on trying. It's over. Destroy everyone and everything. I'm on it.
That's why there's a lot of rage bait as well. That's why a lot of YouTube, Twitch, especially Kick, have a lot more rage bait kind of content. Because, like I said, it's not too hard to get someone mad. It's actually the easiest way. You don't even have to bring up something serious like politics or religion. All you have to do is, you can just say that something sucks or something is this or that. That happens to be popular. If someone says the new Demon Slayer movie sucks, the people that are really strong fans of Demon Slayer will come in the comment section and let you know why you're wrong. Even write a whole essay of why you're wrong. Let's be honest, if I was a college professor or a high school teacher, I'd want the only people I would like for to write my assignments are the ones that go in comment sections. They write good papers, good thesis and stuff like that, and explaining. You know how to argue on the internet, then you're definitely good at writing essay papers. Just, But it's like, I don't think Dog Collar now is. I think he's doubling down, and now he knows the only way he's going to get what he really wants out is if he gets people mad enough to talk about it. So he has to do all these stunts to get it, but it's just too bad the stunts ends up at the expense of his two dogs, and you know. The only thing I don't understand is the people that defend him, like Valkyrie and stuff like that. And then Valkyrie wants to act like she didn't know nothing about, you know, asthma. And it's like, bud, it's that floatiness. It's that floatiness in the brain. I wouldn't say no, but I don't think Valkyrie is a rage bait or anything like that. I just think that she just did not pay close attention to everything. Of course, if you're going to be at least a streamer, you need to keep yourself versed on the internet, so you don't get yourself in huge trouble. And that's if you're not trying to bring that attention. If you are trying to bring that attention, congratulations, you won in that area.
They can't even touch you.
But when I say that streamers are narcissists, when I'm talking about the big ones, because, you know, everything is an attention economy. It's not about talent no more. It's whoever can get the most attention. You know, you do the most, you get attention.
I wonder how this will turn out.
When people are going out of their way to become lolcats, you should ask yourself what kind of society you live in. Because none of this stuff's or should be. And the fact that we ask, you know, should we normalize it, means it was not normal, especially wanting to become like that. Although the people that did, you know, interfere with Chris's life outside of comments and shit talk, insults are just as bad, because anyone who's calling, you know, anybody who calls. Anybody who calls, you know, pizza places to deliver to someone's house, even though it's a little lighter than swatting and anything else, I'm gonna be honest, you're just as much of a loser. You have a lot of time in your hands to figure out someone's address, send pizzas to people's doors. There's something wrong, like there's some mental, you know, case to doing that stuff. But I'm not talking about trolls. You know why trolls do it. We know that. That's not that is just like the most obvious reasons. I'm just talking about like how I think that some like major, like, you know, huge streamers become narcissists, because now it's about maintaining that bag at any means necessary. Not everybody can handle being rich. When someone becomes rich, most people that become rich, they become assholes. Or over ego-inflated versions of themselves. And let's just say you come from the hood, and you never got out of the hood. You grew up all the way to an adult man or adult woman, and you finally got yourself a big bag. You ain't gonna know what to do with it. Now, if you would have been lived, if you grew up with it, you know, you might have an idea, but then that's all you know. You don't know struggle at all, so there's no counterbalances to that stuff. But that's when the narcissism comes in. Not everybody can handle that star power, but why do you think some big actors or big musicians, you know, become douchebags over time? Because then they believe their hype. They wake up to the sound of hype. They wake up, you know, look at themselves in the mirror and believe the hype so bad. They make Vegeta look less arrogant and egotistical, but I'm not no kidding. They even had their own Whittles speak. Put jokes aside, but that's exactly. what I mean by that. I mean, take Pokemon for example. Pokemon is a good example of that. He's only doing the goodwill stuff that she's doing just to get noticed. And then when you criticize her for doing something that is, morally contemptible, then she turns it around on you and gaslights you to make you think you're the bad guy, or at least copyright strike your stuff and all that stuff. It's about holding on to personal power. That's what it's about. Holding on to personal power.
Thank you for an incredible battle.
It even goes as deep as priests and pastors of churches, especially mega churches. They don't care about the message anymore. They are the message. They are the ones driving the cars you want to drive. But you gave them money to do that. And you don't paycheck. You gave them the personal power. It's about personal power. It was never about anything else.
It's nice to train with a friend like this once in a while.
You're all ready, then we'll get started. Come now, don't dawdle.
And like I said, I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna bring this out all the way to say this. It doesn't matter, right or left leaning. We know dog collar guys belong. We know Mr. Call to Action, dog collar, soccer guy, isn't wrong. That shouldn't be disputed. It's just weird that Valkyrie just, doubles down. It shouldn't have to take until an animal gets abused for anyone to look into it. This is getting out of hand. It's like in order to win in the favor of a huge masses, you're gonna have to make yourself look better than the other ones. It's like the Star Wars with the prequels. The reason why the Jedi's failed, it wasn't just only that they just couldn't sense Palpatine or Anakin or anything. It was also the fact that they made themselves, during the Clone Wars, they made themselves look just as bad as the Sith. Even Yoda admits that they were blind to the truth all this time. They've become from peacekeepers to actual soldiers, for a geopolitical government. And that's why the Jedi's lost. I mean, Palpatine's a smart person, I'm not gonna lie. And very cunning. But it's easy to exploit a group if the group's visions aren't unified. If we can get... The idea of the villain isn't to destroy or beat someone in combat. The idea of the villain is to expose the hero, and destroy their values. Why do you think the Joker keeps trying to get Batman to kill him? Because the minute Batman crosses that line, he's no different than the Joker. That's the idea. Why do you think Sephiroth tries to take over and tries to push Cloud to crash out every time? Because every time Cloud crashes out, it makes him look worse. That's the idea. Real villains like to attack your morality and make you question your reality. That's far more destructive than a physical destruction. That everything you stood for, you don't hold dear. Sorry, I was alright. Sorry about this all physical, such philosophical discussion topic, but to explain myself, you gotta have to just put some accountability on every streamer you watch. Let them know what's okay, and what's not okay. Giving money to streamers that do, some terrible things is making things worse.
Too soon to lose hope. You're done. This is it. Watch out.
I'm done rambling. I'm done. I just think that, hopefully dog shot collar guy, you know who he is, faces some accountability in the future. But understand that most of these...
On it. It's over.
And if you got good lawyers, I can understand how that's the case. It's just like with actors and musicians.
How about this?
I need to push him back. Fuck. I didn't think his death beam would be that fast. I honestly did not. Sebastian frees us, and Coolers. Coolers is really fast.
You won't stop a true hero. Never.
Uh-oh, that unzipped. Did my pants unzip? I've been going to the bathroom a whole lot, peeing a whole lot.
Just as I expected.
Just because I've been drinking gallons of water.
Victorious.
We're currently accepting new entries, so hurry on over and sign up.
There's gonna be one more.
If you're all ready, then
I do
we'll
have
get
the real
started.
sword
Come
though.
now,
I have the
don't
real
dawdle.
trunk sword right here. Right here. You're steel. It's the real thing. It's really a stunt sword, so it's not as sharp as a real one. It is still made of steel, but it's a stunt one you're supposed to use for movies. Like if I wanted to do a Trunks movie, that's what this would be for. But it is real steel, and it is forged.
Okay, give it everything you've got from the start. Would you spar
But
with
also
me?
for people who are streamers or content creators or trying to become streamers or content creators or any kind of type of person or musician or whatever or actors, and you made it and you have a lot of social media followers, use your platform. You don't need to be a piece of shit to get that. Use your platform for good. Not to spread evil and chaos.
Let's settle this.
That's all I gotta say. Use your platform for good. And also stay out of the bad limelight stuff.
I wonder how this will go.
Not too bad. On it. This is it. On it. This is it. I'm not done.
this. I still keep it on normal because I'm not using my mains. This is all swordsmen. If I wanted to use number of trunks, I'd have to go to my party as well.
Destroy them! Whatever you do, don't move! That's the way! Don't hold anything back! It's over! Destroy it! That's it!
Wish I had a good time, bud.
I haven't even begun to.
And when we started talking about real subjects, all of us like that for some reason. Whatever's going on. It depends. I'm trying to stay out of the political sphere stuff. Because there's a red herring that happens to me. Where a mistranslated post was resulted in the wellness check. And I was not happy about that. It got me in trouble. I didn't like it. And that's what I mean. It's like it's the same issues for people who call pizzas and all that stuff. So, but I can always talk about celebrity stuff. I'm very careful too. There's people that have the parasocial relationships. They are scary. People that are parasocial, oof, my God. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think Stephanie Bakir from WWE is really hot and sexy, and we're not getting mad. And we're not getting mad at her for eating crackers in my bed. But that's a married woman. And she's winning up all over the place. Come on. You gotta have some sense of reality. But people that parasocial, I'm convinced that they have different kind of brain patterns than regular people. You know? And it's like, you know, they get mad when the celebrity they like won't talk to them. It's like, you ever just stop maybe talking to celebrities like real regular ass people? You know, not harass them, not scream and screech your head off. Just sit down and have a normal conversation. Say, hey man, I like your work. Or hey, whoever, I like your work. I like what you did. You know, how'd you do it? You know, just have a normal ass conversation. I swear, people need to touch grass. You need to touch fucking grass, bud. Not no joke. I still do have dreams of like a small time one. Just have some clothing brand sponsor me, and then I go in one way, run that clothing. I know I never get picked up by Rick Owens. Gave that dream a long time ago, but just have like some independent clothing brand, just send me stuff, and then they have like a runway where I show up at the show and just, you know, strut my stuff. That'd be cool. That was my second plan. I couldn't become a stunt actor. treat this like food.
I'll fight with my life on the line. I saved this
Yeah, it still
world.
works on giants.
I'll finish you off.
Because, you know, if it didn't, it wouldn't work on Harudigon. And then the health bar stuff, probably not so much, but Tapion's sword can actually cut through giants, so you can actually use it against Grade 8 Baby or, or Grade 8 Vegeta. Because that was made to destroy Harudigon. My mouth is dry.
Now, do you realize the power of the King of Darkness?
Dude, you just came out, bud. Tapion actually did all the war out. Ooh, one more and I get the profile icon of Tapion. One more proficiency and I'll get the gold because I'm still staying on my trunks.
Hey, you've made it this far already. You can at least get to the finals.
There you go.
Would you spar with me?
I'm dehydrated. So it's just...
You're all ready, then we'll get started. Come now, don't throw. They can't even.
I mean, Goten's like Chaozu in this game. He's insane if he picks him up.
I wonder how
So I can't take it easy. I barely know how to use sword trunks. I think I do fight the trunks.
Not too bad.
I'm okay though.
Let's
I'm
settle this.
I'm gonna explain myself. Chris, I hope someone takes. I don't expect anything different than you are with regular suit. You need multi-million-dollar celebrities. And if you do become, you're trying to become big, let's say you want to become a streamer, maybe you want to become one of the best Fortnite players, I don't know. You know, shoot your pop off your good bud. Be better. Always be better. Do better. It doesn't matter what your ideology is. Be a better person. Be a good person. You know. Be a positive influence. There's so many negative things.
They can't even touch you.
As I said, even if I need to be called out for some shit, call my ass out. I understand. If I do something wrong, call me out for wrongdoing. Don't just let me go without facing accountability. Because I don't know the answers. I'm learning. I'm human. I'm learning as much as everybody else is. I've made some choices in my life I'm not proud of. And feedback would be great. I'm not saying insult me and just come at me in kind of way and stuff like that. But just say, hey, but don't do that, this is a bad idea. Let me explain why. But I think accountability is good for everybody.
Justice! Yes!
That we don't have that no.
Try that!
No one holds each other accountable.
Justice! Yes!
That's it. Good. Trunks, I'll take over.
I mean, really, Tapion's just a much better version of Trunks. You know, if you want to use the swordsman character, that's pure swordsman, I'd say the two best ones is Janemba and Tapion. Yeah, but then again, I would say more Tapion because the sword moveset from Janemba is just a sub moveset. It's not like Tapion was direct. So I'd say the best swordsman character in Sparking is definitely Tapion. Even better than the Super Dragon Ball Super Trunks, at least game-wise. In fact, if you know how to use Tapion right, you can actually take out Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You can, if you know how to use Tapion right. But it's just like, think about what I said, that's all. There's no way you can get rich fast without doing something you shouldn't do. Because people get rewarded when they do the most unethical stuff. Ethics big of the past, unfortunately, in 2025. It used to be a gold standard, even back in 2005. Ain't so much now. Like, when I think about someone who's a decent person that is an ultra-rich celebrity, it'd be Keanu Reeves. Dude gets in no controversies, you know, there's never any, you know, allegations that come out on him, you know, and everyone who meets Keanu Reeves always talks about how good and nice he was and everything like that. And that's the way it should be. In every kind of space, whether it's streamer, music, or...
You're all ready, then we'll get started. Come now, don't go. What? Watch out! They can't even touch you.
I say be more like Keanu Reeves.
I wonder how this will turn out.
Let's settle this. Not too bad.
this time. I gotta get up early in the morning and start finishing the chicken and tacos. I just marinated it tonight. Took all the chicken breasts, cut them up, and marinated it to different things, seasons. I just need to put the stuff in the air fryer, put in some taco shells, Taco Thursday. I use the spinach wraps, so a lot healthier than normal tacos. So besides Chinese food, I like my Taco Bell. So why not go for making a healthy Taco Bell? I could probably make my own 5-layer burrito, but with spinach wraps and a caloric deficit version of that stuff. I follow a bunch of TikTok, protein chefs. That's how I know how to do all that stuff. Is that all you're gonna do? Okay, you're gonna keep missing. Keep doing it, you're gonna keep missing.
Stop messing around.
Well, it's that part.
That's the way. Don't hold anything back.
There you
What?
It's over.
Destroy. That's it.
But yeah, spinach shells. I'd say it's some low-fat Mexican cheese, like real low-fat. Definitely, your own made chicken. You can get a rotisserie. You can also get a rotisserie chicken. So you get a rotisserie chicken, cut it up and stuff like that, and then just marinate in the pot by putting the seasonings, salt in the pot and salts in the pot. But it tastes much better if you get like natural chicken breasts, with nothing in it, and then just like real chicken breast, and then marinate yourself by mixing it up and then leave it in the fridge for 30 minutes or a day, and then put it in the air fryer, and it's just much better that way.
This is it. What? On it. I have only just begun. Crap. Trucks. I'll take over. Could be worse. Admit defeat. Could be worse. What? Foolish. Admit defeat. Absolute. Grant me power.
But I don't think I'm gonna be a pro fighting game player. I think I'll just do it with locals. I'll just go to my local cons and compete. If somehow Evo as an organization comes to those cons to see me play, that'd be cool. But I don't think I want to become a pro. I think I just want to. I think they turn this just fun. Like I said, I think my dreams is either become like some kind of model or stunt actor. think the only time I'd ever try to start that I would ever start an OnlyFans, I don't think I ever would. But theoretically, if I were to start OnlyFans, I'd have to be doing, content with models I find attractive. And if they could just shoot below my face, or something like that, or whatever the case is. I don't think, like I said, it would be something I would do. At most, if my comfort zone were such, which it's not, I think I most likely make an ASMR voice. Talk in my face. Sound my voice.
No one can defeat the king of the...
But yeah, I don't know. But like I said, my biggest dream really, again, is some kind of modeling or stunt acting.
Fighters have
That'd
gathered
be
here
terrific.
today.
That'd be something. I just don't feel like not a lot of people believe me, which understandably so. That's kind of an arduous task itself. I'm not expecting
Goku, did you come to play?
anything. It just is a dream.
You're
That's what we call it, dreams. It's not in the realm of reality.
so cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut back. Time to get into the EVs.
Goku, did you come to?
Sure. See you later, Zenny.